about to cross the log bridge and claim his goods when he heard something.
Someone is coming down the path. Jumbo!
Jumbo! It was a baker with a stack of bread, a farmer with a basket of yams, a woman with a basket of fruit, and a man with several bags of rice. The fisher thought he could get some food in the same way he had gotten baskets and kente cloth. He figured if his trick worked with the basket maker and the weaver, it would work on the baker with the bread, the farmer with the yams, the woman with the fruit, and the man with the rice as well.
Stop! Don't try to cross this bridge.
What is wrong with the bridge?
I'm holding the log so it won't fall into the river.
I thought you were fishing.
Well, I had every intention of fishing on this side of the river, but when I tried to cross the bridge, I noticed that it was very shaky. I barely made it across with my life. I decided to stay here to warn everyone of the danger.
There's nothing wrong with this bridge. I just crossed it yesterday and it was solid as ever.
Well, that was yesterday, and this is today. I'm warning you, this log shakes when you try to cross it. You see the basket maker left behind when she tried to cross the river, and the cloth and the weaver left behind when she tried to cross. Don't you?
Oh no, what happened to the weaver and the basket maker? Oh no, did they fall in?
Well, all I could say is the basket maker and the weaver are no longer here with us.
Oh, that's terrible! What should we do?
Well, we have to cross this bridge. It is the only way to get to the market to sell our wares. Maybe if we cross the log slowly and carefully, we can make it over the river safely.
I think we should try.
Here, I'll lead the way.
As they all reached the middle of the bridge, the fisher secretly shook the log.
Help! 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 The bridge is falling!
Stop! Turn back! I warned you that you would never make it across. It's too dangerous.
What should we do?
Can you help us?
You are carrying too much food. You must leave some behind, or you will fall into the waters below. Now put some of your merchandise down and cross the log in single file, one at a time. I will hold this log with all my strength while you go across one by one.
Perhaps he is right, my friends. If we carry these heavy burdens across the bridge, we might fall into the river. Let's leave some of our food behind so that we can safely reach the other side.
Good thinking. Now come across. I will hold this bridge for all of you. Careful now. Steady. Slowly. 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 Slowly.
Safe. The baker with the loaves of bread, the farmer with the basket of yams, the woman with the fruit, and the man with the bags of rice all slowly crossed the bridge, while the fisher held the log. Once they safely reached the other side, they all thanked the fisher, then hurried off to the market. The fisher waited until they were out of sight. Then he danced and skipped across the log bridge. He picked up the bread, the yams, the fruit, the bags of rice, and the cloth, and put everything into the baskets that the basket maker had left behind for him.
Now I have a beautiful basket, some bread, some lovely kente cloth, some yams, fruit, and a few bags of rice. I'm going to have a good dinner, and I won't be hungry anymore.
The fisher danced all the way home, thinking about the sumptuous meal he would enjoy that evening.
What a tricky fisher. He made everyone think that the bridge was too dangerous to cross.
That's how he tricked them into leaving all the food, baskets, and cloth. You're right, but remember, even a trickster gets tricked. When the basket maker, the weaver, the baker, the farmer, the woman with the fruit, and the man with the rice returned from the market and discovered that the log bridge, there was nothing wrong with it. They were all mad, and they decided to teach him a lesson.
What do they do?
Yes, please tell us. The very next day, the basket maker, the weaver, and all of the other people the fisher had tricked met in the village.
I know how we can play the same trick on the fisher that he played on us.
How?
Yes, tell us. In the next village, my brother knows someone who makes his living as a fisher. I will travel there with my horse and cart today and buy some fish from him. Tomorrow, meet me by the river early in the morning. Bring a
And so the basket maker traveled to the next village and came home later that day with more fish than any one person could eat. The next morning she met the woman with the fruit, the weaver, the baker, the farmer, and the man with the rice on the other side of the river, closest to the village.
The fisher crosses to this side of the river every morning to try his luck. Here, each of you put 2 fish in your bucket and fill it with water from the river. I have made a fishing pole from this branch. And just in time. Here comes the fisher now. Jumbo!
Jumbo, my friends. What are you doing?
Why, fishing, of course. It's a wonderful day for it.
Fishing? But that's my job.
Come now, the fish in the river are for everyone to catch.
Yes, and can I help it if these fish are so eager to be caught? They jump from the river right into my bucket.
Mine, too.
I'm coming over there to join you. I didn't catch any fish yesterday.
Wait, Fisher. You remember the bridge is loose. I had better help you get across it. But you shouldn't risk it unless you are a very good swimmer. It may be even more unsteady than it was yesterday.
Oh, yes. That's very kind of you. I'm an excellent swimmer and a person with a good sense of balance.
The fisher walked to the edge of the river toward the log bridge. He knew he had to pretend that the log bridge was loose. The basket maker kneeled down to hold the bridge as the fisher walked across. The basket maker began to shake the log with her hand.
What are you doing? I'll fall into the river.
Oh my, the bridge is so loose. I don't think I can control it. Careful now. Steady, slowly, slowly. Oops!
The basket maker shook the log so hard that the fisher fell into the river.
Oh my, I guess the log is even looser than it was yesterday. Sorry, Fisher.
As the fisher floated in the river, a fish swam right by his nose. He was annoyed at the trick played on him, but he knew he couldn't say anything. Clearly, the others had discovered that the log bridge hadn't been loose and that the fisher had tricked them the day before. Back on the riverbank, the woman with the fruit, the weaver, the farmer, the basket maker, and the man with the rice just laughed and laughed. Later that day, they ate a fine fish dinner.
I guess the fisher learned his lesson.
Yes, we will all hope he never tries to trick anyone again. That tricky story was fun. Now, my time is done.
My name is Billy, and I played the farmer with the yams.
My name is Hannah, and I played the baker.
My name is Megan, and I played the basket maker.
My name's Julie, and I played one of the children and the woman with the fruit.
My name is Aiden, and I played the weaver.
My name's Luke and I played the fisher.
My name's Lauren, and I played the Charlton.
I'm Gabby, and I played one of the children.
My name's Jacob, and I played the griot.
I'm Patrick, and I played one of the children.
I'm Ashley, and I played one of the children.
I'm Matt, and I play Man with Rice.